Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders that great in the stone, and double salutation unto the elect out there.
Double honors.
My name is Brother Kyle.
Brother Ahmad Bayan.
Brother Yerushalayim.
And we just want to get into a quick lesson here, before we do, our video. Right, we're gonna get into, we don't really have a title for the video yet, but we just rolling in the spirit, right? So we will start with this precept here. This Isaiah 26 and verse 10. It say, let favor be shewed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. Right? And we know this talking about Esau, right? Because Esau is the one that he ruling this world, and look how the world is right now, right? The scripture that say when the wicked rule it talk. Where is our precept? When the wicked rule.
It's Proverbs.
Yeah, if we could get that precept back for sure.
When the wicked.
Yeah, when the wicked rule it.
Yeah, look at it. It's the book of Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. It reads, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
You see? And that Esau, because right now Esau ruling, and everybody ain't thing down to the heathens on them. They are all in they feeling it. That's why they're going against this devil, because they know, well, hey, he has nothing good to offer.
Yeah, right? And the scriptures say that this devil, the wicked, is Esau Edom, Malachi 1 and 4. Let's read that portion. They say Malachi 1 and 4, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Right? Edom is the biblical name for Esau, that's the nation. Right? Right? Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, and they did build. Right? They came back and they built after the Renaissance period, right? The rebirth. Renaissance means rebirth. But I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, the beginning and the end of all wickedness. And the people against whom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai had indignation. Indignation means righteous judgment forever. Right? So the wicked is Esau Edom.
You can read from, just to go straight to the point. We can read from verse 3 and read 3 and 4.
Alright, good. This is the book of Obadiah 1, verse 3. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, in whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, meaning his mind, who shall bring me down to the ground?
And that is the pride of Esau, because Esau, he is the wicked as we're going into, right? And he strongly believe that, that he have a chance to fight against the Most High and have a chance to actually getting back his birthright, as the elder apostle Ariamla was going through. Because he went back all the way to Genesis, and he was going into it concerning that, because this devil, he sold his birthright, and now we're trying to get it back by force, right? That is why, as the scripture going into, right, he set his nest above the stars and whatnot, right, with his satellites. So it come like he's setting up, to see when the Lord coming, right? It's like he is like security then, He has his satellite set up. Meanwhile, he doing all the wickedness down here. He trying to accomplish his goal while he looking out for when the Father coming back. You understand?
That's because the Jacob's Webb telescope. In the satellites that's like that outside there, which seen into further reaches of the universe. He's a carnal man anyway. You understand spiritual things.
I finished to verse 4.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 4?
Yeah.
This verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
So you see this going back to the Malachi 1 and 4. right? Because when they I think that's in Jeremiah. I think it's in Malachi. You read out this, no? Well, yeah, because even in Malachi it say they would build and the Lord say He would throw down, right? Because they asking themselves, because really and truly, if you read it in reviews, right, like in the sense if you read it Obadiah first, right, it come like he asking a question, like he challenging the Lord power then, right, and then in Malachi 1:4 the Lord answer, he say, well, hey, I will throw down. You know, the Lord step up to that plate, he say, I will throw you down. You understand? Because the pride of their heart have them so high in the air, make them feel like if you know, nobody can take them, you know.
You can go back and go deep too, because when you understand what this devil doing, when they say they're building, right? Was the tabernacle of King David? Tabernacle of King David, the kingdom of heaven is within you. Right? Because the temple, the body is the temple of the living power. That's where the Holy Spirit dwells within us. Right? So this devil now doing what he wanna build his fourth industrial revolution inside of you. Right? That's the pride of this devil, Esau Edom. He actually building inside the bodies of men of the Jake, both men, women, and children. By putting what? There's stuff inside of you. Right? It is what it is. This is really what they're doing, you know. They're mocking the Lord, they try to mock the Lord on the left hand side. Right? But this devil doesn't understand what kind of power he's dealing with. Right? Because he went too far. He gone too far. And that's what's gonna cause the Hawashai to come. Let me bring it up. Do you have one there? Precept there?
No, you can go ahead.
Yeah, but
that's the expound, yeah, that's the expound what you were saying there. This same fella Harari, right? Yeah, he said they don't need the God of the Bible anymore. You know, so they believe that they figure out how to create life, how to extend their lifespan and whatnot, and things. Yeah, to live forever. But at the end of the day, this body is weak. This body is structured to get old. So no matter if it is you try to change your DNA or whatever it is, you're still gonna get old.
Yeah, because you know? Esau science is limited. They still have pseudoscience. You don't have the real science. The word science just means to know. Right? But just the same way the Lord did in the past, how He turned down the dial on our lifespan. The Lord know how to shorten our life, and the Lord know how to give us back immortality. Only He knows that. These devils, they come with the technocracy, the technology, trying to turn people into cyborg, and by that they saying that you'll live forever. That's bullshit. You know?
Even that have an expiry date on it too.
That's right. That's right. That's why it's bullshit. It's flawed. It's like Esau, his mind is flawed. Esau doesn't even know more than 10% of what's going on in the earth. Doesn't understand it. Right? So how you could come and talk about immortality? You know? Hey, you're wicked. And the main reason why the Lord is going to come is because the controversy of Zion. What you're doing tells people that this last thing you're going to bring here, going into the squid game, going into the Arfin sea hip, the potato chip, you're going too far this time. You know, you're going too far. Let me read a precept in Amos. This is the book of Amos, chapter 1 and verse 11. It says, Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
Right? Because we know Esau, he had that perpetual hatred from since the beginning. You understand? He said he will when his father passed away, right, he will pursue his brother Jacob.
Put him to death.
Yeah, and that is straight to this point. Because why? He sold his birthright, you know, and he trying to claim it back, right, by force, right, which is why he trying to kill us out and whatnot, do this and that, and with the same Alfred, right, they trying to put it back in us now to make us basically disconnect us from the Lord, because them know if that is to happen now, they basically win, right, because the Lord going to want no dealings with us again. You understand? But the Lord not going to let that happen.
Because when we go back to the same precept we read in Isaiah the 26th chapter. Isaiah 26, if you read verse 11, for sure.
Isaiah 26, 11. Okay, yeah, I have 2 precepts.
Yeah.
Isaiah 26 and
Yeah, verse 11.
11.
Alright.
Yeah, so we read verse 10.
Yeah.
This one this is important, but let's give any context to why this devil behind us, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's all go back to envy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, covetousness, right?
Alright, this is the book of Isaiah 26 and 11. Lord, when thy hand is lifted up, they will not see, but they shall see, and be ashamed for their envy at the people.
Which people is that? Israel.
Israel.
They envy, they envy the birthright, they envy the salt, right? The fact that we could do things that we could do, right? And that's why they have so much hatred in their heart for us. You know, he sold. Here's this devil so carnal. He sold his one birthright, and then now he envying the people now, right? And after that, right? You finish it off.
Yeah, the fire of thy enemies shall devour them.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. You know,
That's that.
happen.
I'm going into
And he
literal fire
really,
too.
yeah, and he's going back. He's just trying to use this reverse tactic, like how it is. He had to when we listened to the video earlier.
With what?
With
the apostle?
with the apostle.
Or with the
lentil, with the lentil and the meat.
Right.
Oh, with the
And-
food, the hunger.
yeah, with the hunger,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
He
can't
put us
do.
in that aspect now, right now, where it is you have to run to him to get something to eat, and in order to get something to eat, you had to sell your boot right now
Which
back
go
to
back to
him.
what? Which go back to the curses.
I know
Sad.
one said that Deuteronomy 28 and 48,
Yeah.
right? That the
Right,
curses
man.
God put on and die,
In hunger
and
and thirst and want of all things.
and they say, oh yeah, Father, is because the Lord, that is something that will show your faith too, right? Because the Lord know if you rely on Him, He will. Because the Lord say, my people will eat and they will drink. You understand? But if you not of the Lord, if you ain't doing it with the Lord, you ain't doing nothing for the Lord. You understand? Because all these tutors and them out there, they're always quick to say them thing, you ain't doing nothing for me, so I must help you one thing. You ain't doing nothing for the Lord, so why would the Lord help you in that time? You know that kind of way?
Yeah.
Because this devil, he on a different mission here.
That's right. I'm going to finish up this precept I was reading here. Amos 1 and verse 11. Right? So I'm going to read it over. For thus saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. So your punishment sure. Right? Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. Right? This devil cast off all pity. He didn't have no mercy for us. Right? You know, he laid his yoke very heavily on the ancient man. You know, and he killed the young, right?
Because as you say, he went too far.
Yeah, he went too far. Yeah. And his anger did tear perpetually. And he kept his wrath forever.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah, he kept his wrath forever.
Generation after generation.
Now, I have one more precept here. We'll just read to back up this. This is Zechariah. I believe this is the book of Zechariah. Because this is what these heathens and them did, especially starting with Esau heathen, but no easy head of the enemies. Right? Zechariah 1 and 15. I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. Right? Yeah, they now enjoying their peace, their security, their time to rule, right? For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction, right? So what they did is that they went way beyond, right? If you read, when you read in the NLT, you get the idea. It says, but the nations inflicted harm on them, just his people, right? In fact, let me read from a little higher up. It says, I was only a little angry with my people. Right? The Lord was only a little angry with us.
And them surpassed the thing.
Way past, but he said, but the nations inflicted harm on them far beyond my intention. So they went way beyond. Which is that way the Lord gonna be so angry.
I think I had a lot of people that went into that too. I can't remember how it goes, but they basically talking about that same thing, right? Because they know the Lord said, because the scripture did say the Lord whom I have put in captivity, right? Because the Lord, we know the Lord is the one that puts it in captivity, and that same scripture here is reading it was proving it, because the Lord's intention wasn't to have this much heavy yoke upon us with these heathens and them. That's why the Lord went on. That's why he say for the recompense of Zion, right? Because they overdoing it, you know, especially this devil. Because look at all these things. Because the Lord say we'll be subjected to payments and all these things. Look at how much things they placed upon us. You know, every living thing is a payment. This is money, that is money, that is money, that is money. You know, everything.
A heavy yoke, an economic yoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they basically, as the scripture said, they basically shaking us to pieces.
Yeah.
In fact, we get a precept, but you can bring it out. Job 16 and 11. No, no, we'll bring it out.
I have a quick precept here.
Alright, so you can bring it out.
The 2 Thessalonians, I'll read straight to the point, 2 verse 4, right? It says, who opposeth and exalted himself above that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. You understand? Because that is the pride, and I will mark it over there, because that is the pride of these devils, right? Because the Lord is the one that put them in power, right? The Lord is the one that set it up kings, right? So them is the one in power now, and they feel because they, that the scripture wants to get from, the Lord is the one that's put them in power, right? But they
And you bring it on something.
just come back to me. But yeah, you can get that one too if you ain't holding anything, right? I'm gonna just think back this, right? They sitting in the temple of the Most High, right? And the Lord set them up to be up there, right? And they wanna oppress the people because they tell themselves, well, alright, them in authority, them is the ones that they ruling in the wealth, they ruling in rulership basically, right? Just to sum it up, you know. And they now they feel like they're in authority to do anything. They want to rule how they see fit. You understand? They
complex.
Yeah, they don't want to rule as how, well, they're not even in them. So I can't even say righteously. You understand? That's why the Lord said you ought to bring them down. You know, but anyone don't want to bring up precepts.
Because this devil, let me bring out one quick piece at the back away, but it's going to come into this one. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 17. In fact, verse 16 says, but unto the wicked the Most High saith, what hast thou to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in my mouth, right? Because thy mouth, because they're the ones pretending to be us. You know, but they can't keep the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushai properly because they're not designed to do it. Right? Verse 17 says, seeing thou hatest instruction, they hate instruction, they hate the laws and the statutes, and casteth my words behind thee. Right? This is what these devils do. Right? When thou sawest a thief, then thou contendest with him, and hast been partaker with adulterers. Yeah, these devils. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. Right? These things have I done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as thyself. So they think they're on the level with the Most High. Right? You know, the Lord said here, hear what the Lord said. We'll repeat that in verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. Yeah, same level. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. Right?
Hey, I don't know the precept where you get characters, but this one will get I'm going to be good.
Yeah.
But
which one you have?
Romans 9 and 17.
9 and 17.
Concerning by erase of fear, right?
Okay. Yeah, and we go back into this one. That one showing you, this one showing you what they really plan to do.
This is the book of Romans 9 and 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this time purpose, for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
So you see, the precept I was trying to click back in my mind for the while, because the Lord just given them certain things, right? Like yesterday when we went into it, right? That's why the Lord allowing the witchcraft to work on all these things, right? The Lord putting them up is like just building up pride. You know the saying go, the bigger they are, the harder the fall. So the pride just building. You know, it's like they're building that tower up, high. You know, and as to almost reach. But right, going back to the high noon. You know, when they reach the height of the stature now, they're about to full the belly now.
Self-sufficiency.
Yeah, the Lord going to show them down, and they're going to hurt. You understand? And why? All of that is because of why? The Lord wants to magnify His name. You understand? So you keep going, Esau. You're doing the Lord work. Like what the Lord say, You know, you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. So everything you're doing is for the truth. So you just keep going. He's so going hard, but he going harder. You understand? But you can go ahead up.
Yeah. Go ahead up.
Job 16, right? So the book of Job, verse 16 and 11. Yahweh had delivered me to the ungodly and turn me unto the hands of the wicked.
Yeah, turn me over into the hands of the wicked. We already established who the wicked is. So he done the so-called white man, right? He delivered me to the ungodly. The Lord was the one who did that, as we saw in the scriptures, right? Go ahead.
Verse 12. I was at ease, but he had broken me asunder.
So he was at ease. He's at ease, you know, in this devil kingdom, you know, where we scattered, right? But the Lord, but this devil, the Lord set up for this devil to break us asunder. Go ahead.
He had also taken me by my neck.
By the neck. So before we was actually in yokes of iron, right? But now, you know, now through these slave documents, various types of slave documents like birth certificate, right, etc., like the ID card, the driver's permit. All these things are what slavery documents, right? Whereby they come and they put what are economic yoke. Why economic yoke? Even when they go back into the birth certificate, they traded on the stock exchange. So we are asset for these devils. Well, so he break us asunder. Well, he take us by the neck. Well,
take me by the neck and shaking me to pieces.
Shaking me to pieces because you know we gotta come to this devil and beg for anything what we have, and every time we get a salary, we gotta go right back to this devil. You know, same thing Ark was talking about there. You know what the apostle was going into, right? You know, and go ahead, Ark.
Shaking me to pieces and set me up for his mark.
Right, set me up for which mark? Right? Karagma. Seed potato chip. That's what he set us up to do. That's ultimately to get back his birthright, so he thinks. You know?
But the Lord said the elect are mine and they can't be plucked out. You can't pluck out the elect, so everything you're doing is in vain.
Yeah, it's going to be in vain. In vain.
Yeah, Moriak?
Alright, that's it on that.
That's our small precept. This Psalms 10 and 2. It reads here, the wicked in his pride, they will persecute the poor.
Persecute the poor.
Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
They are going to be taken in the same devices. Scripture tell you that.
Yeah, I will just read this precept here back in 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 9. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness, unrighteousness in them that perish, because they had received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. Right? Well, the point is really in verse 9, right, with Satan lying wonders and whatnot, right? Because they deceiving our people. Well, the 2/3, you know, they deceiving them into believing that, you know, they have it, the best intentions for them now, boy. You know, which is not so, right? They just feeding them lies. As the scripture say, the words were like smoother than oil, smoother than butter, you know, but what was in their heart?
What was in his heart?
Yeah, because the real intention is just to kill us, right? The scripture say that too. If they to roughly paraphrase, if they do anything good, you know, they do it unwillingly. You understand? It's like they had no choice. If it's necessary for the plans, or the Lord just put it in the spirit to do it, and they himself notice until afterwards. Like this guy we was talking about, where I think it's something they created. It's either the bomb you was talking about or the web, and then
the ICBM.
Yeah, and then he was like he created that or something.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
Oppenheimer.
Yeah. And you realize it, like they realize they make a wrong move now, but
because
you know,
they destroyed their own self.
Yeah,
but he was just fulfilling prophecy. Because he deceived and he deceived young to Yabash. But no, Edomite, Lord put all Elon Musk put all the knowledge that's in his brain for him to make the neural link. right? Who put all the knowledge in his brain? Well, he thought he was a brilliant scientist. No, you're a fool, but Yahweh Yahushai decided to fulfill his word. Right? This is really what it is. And really what that precept I read in 2 Thessalonians 2, you know, they are, you know, it's very yappa, very important, because at the end of the day, how it is they're gonna cut you off from your power? How they're gonna cut you off from the source? By putting their stuff inside of you, right? You know, which when this stuff inside of you, what's gonna happen? The Holy Spirit gonna stop dealing with you. Right? That really that's what's go back into.
Come right there and put in the virus in you.
Right, right, correct. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 and verse I'll start
yeah. I'm out of to finish off the thing now.
No. Right, just bring up a quiz. That's the definition. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 and verse 4. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter. Right, so your soul gonna be corrupted by that's the hip.
And that precept gonna come to my mind.
Your soul will be corrupted, and they know that. They know when they put that cynic stuff in here, which the Squid Game was the first part of it, to change your codes, your genetic code, which is your DNA, and then finally to bring in that C-hip, right? For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter. We're going to be entering your demons, right? Nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. For the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit and remove from thoughts that are without understanding, and they will be able to program your thoughts. That's what they're not telling you. That's what they're not telling you. They will be able to program you. Right?
Moses saying that you become a cyborg, but you know, a cyborg
what is a cyborg?
A cyborg could easily controlled. If you are anything like a computer, right, you could be controlled. You understand? You could be controlled.
That is it, because they're preaching it one way, but what about the other way around? Communication go both ways.
Yeah, just how you have a receiving and it have a sending end, and it goes both ways, you know? It's always going back and forth.
Right, correct. Right, so see, and will not abide when unrighteousness cometh in, and that is unrighteousness. It's actually sin to take that. It's sin.
Punishable by death.
That's right. Yeah. Alright.
One more thing there? Go ahead.
This one little thing here, close it off. Alright, there's the book of Psalms 64 and 2. It reads, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the instructions of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bow to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. And they may shoot in secret at the perfect. And the perfect is who? The elect. Right? Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. And that's how prideful they are. You know, they don't fear. You know, and they carnally. You know, they think carnally. They doing all these things, persecuting us and whatnot, and they're not seeing anything happening to them. So they feel that, you know, they could keep going and going and going. You know,
as the
scripture say. But you know what they say in Trinidad here, give Maga go tell you rope to Maga goats, you know. Them hang himself, right?
And they didn't consider the latter end.
No, they didn't consider it at all.
Chapter 6. You know, they didn't consider the latter end. So they're gonna be taken down. They can't change prophecy.
I'm gonna jump down to verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They consume of lying snares. Commune, Salakia, of lying snares. Privily, they say, who shall see them?
So you see, that going all the way back to the Obadiah again, right? Because the scripture that I have before in Jeremiah, right? Answering that too. Finish or you going on somewhere? Right, I'll just read this one line here, the Jeremiah 49 and 10. It says, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. Right? So the Lord making you bare, he challenging the Lord again. Basically, he asking who could see him. You know, the Lord say, hey, I'm making you bare. You understand? Which going back to Amos 3 and 7. You understand? So the Lord put the Spirit upon us now to expose this devil and see where it is you're about.
Timothy 2 and 11. all his devices. We've seen all his devices.
Yeah.
And really and truly, that's all his sin. That nakedness represents sin. All his sin being exposed, all the evil and abomination that been doing in the darkness, coming to light.
Yeah, it say his seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. You see?
Yeah. Verse 6. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
The inward thoughts, the mind.
The mind deep,
deep in wickedness.
But power shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded.
Yeah, them bomb on them coming on like them, but not going on this.
Yeah. Like you're reading some more, quite good there.
I'll go down to verse 8 and yeah, stop there. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
Yeah. Like that is and that because all these other nations and them they done backing off already because the scripture talk about that, you know, they will be standing up forth and saying, hey, Babylon falling, you know, the scene it burning. You understand?
And Jane Fonda is a so-called white man, white woman. And she revealing them and saying white men should be slapping James. They are the ones destroying the earth. Well, they're trying how to sensitize her. You know, it's coming out.
Yeah, the truth can't be hid.
Yeah,
because a lot, even though people, the Lord has used any spirit, you know, whether it's heathen, Jake, or wherever it is, you could be how wicked, and the Lord will still put the spirit on you to say something that could think somebody else. You understand? Because again, the deceiver is. You understand? The Lord in control of all spirits.
Yeah.
You know?
What time we are there?
Yeah, we go look up after
that. This is the book of Job chapter 20 and verse 22, right? So all that Esau doing, all that gonna come right back to who Yahweh Shai. Gonna come right back, and the Lord is gonna take you down. Right? It reads, in the fullness of his sufficiency, when you think everything going good, you accomplish in any persona, right? He shall be in straits. What straight mean?
Chains.
Yeah, in a position of difficulty, hardship. You could be in pressure, because when Yahweh Shai come with a chariot, hey, them, as they say, they ain't not gonna know they ass from the elbow. They have a saying down here, right?
You know, brain wire up the front, they'll be like, what's going on here, right?
Yeah.
Like, they started shit this at one time.
One time, immediate like diarrhea. Right? Say, we shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. So even before that, at that time, all the wicked, as we read in the book of Obadiah, all of them going to come against all of our allies, as well as the BRICS nations, which are being set up right now, going to come upon them, right? And shall rain it upon him while he eats it, so while he enjoying it, right? Yeah. Let me see. Let me jump back up to verse 23. When he's about to fill his belly, right, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So that's a twofold. But I go into one, the ICBMs, which is a weapon from the Lord, an instrument for the destruction of Esau. It was created for that purpose. It says Ark was bringing out here again with this guy Oppenheimer, who created it. Right? The Lord, he was a smith. The Lord make him create it. That in his mind. Right? And then secondly, the chariots. Chariots of the Lord, laser beams on the chariots. You know, and all the weapons. Yeah, like in the second Ezra 13, big the tempest and the sparks and all that. Hey, you don't understand what kind of power them chariots have. Right? Yeah. And he shall flee from the iron weapon, which you see how clear it is, the iron weapon. Right?
You know these bombs are make out of iron.
Yeah. And the bow of steel shall strike him true. Right? It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him.
You see that?
Right? Terrors are upon him. We Lord, the King of terrors. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. Right? It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. See? Esau going to be destroyed. You want to be taken out.
Regardless of what you do, boy, you can't get back your boots, right?
Yeah.
You can't get back your boots, right?
That's right.
I hope this lesson was edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, you know. And say Kala Layam, La Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the lesser great millstone. And
Shalom.
And shalom unto the elect out there. You know, brothers, keep pushing it through. Sisters, keep being obedient and loyal to your husband. Till next time, shalom.
Shalom. Bad ball.
Bad ball.